Okay, so Muriel, I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. Okay, that you've been into music and singing and made the school really proud and getting some prizes for the school. So your principal really appreciates all that you're doing, and I believe you settled in quite well.
Yeah.
So what exactly was the transitional phase from India to New Zealand?
The education back in India and the education here has a big difference. And I think, especially for music, the exposure that I could not get back in India, I am getting here. And the competition is high as well, but it's good when you have competition in music out here.
So you basically want to specialize only in music,
Yeah,
or there are other avenues also that you're looking at the moment, keeping yourself open to other aspects as well, or just concentrating on
At
music?
the moment I have to do other subjects as well as music, but I'm planning to specialize in music.
Okay.
Yeah. Education in India, you've got to by heart the whole textbook, which is, I don't think, a right way of learning. And you're mostly just rote learning everything and you're not understanding what you're studying. But out here, you have to understand what you're studying, because what you've learned is not exactly what's going to come in the paper, so you've got to use your common sense and learn that way. So it's really different from India, and I think the education here is much more helpful than how you would study back home. Staying in a homestay and a hostel is very different, because even after staying in a hostel, I feel like I'm at home with the matrons, and they really make me feel like I'm at home.
So they're like the family, right?
Yeah, they're like a family.
It is for families who might want to consider sending their daughter or their son here, as there's very low crime. So they're getting good education, but they're also being looked after, and they're safe.
Once they come here, probably they will want to continue their university education
Right.
itself rather than going back to India.
Yeah.
Depending on how fast they can adapt to, the
Right.
culture here and the system out here.
Well, the one example we've had, she's been extraordinary. I mean, she's just, everybody in the school knows her. She has fitted in so well, and one of the things that we've noticed in particular is she has adapted really quickly to our qualification system. So every homestay that we have in New Zealand must have a police check. Plus, Andy's got a whole lot of requirements with New Zealand immigration that he has to fulfil, which are quite stringent. So there has to be visits at home. The school gets audited every 3 years by a government group, and part of that audit is they look at international students, and we have to show them all the paperwork. So it's called a code of practice. And it's got to be signed off, otherwise we're not allowed. New Zealand immigration will not send students here. So there's lots of regulations, and I would want that too if I sent my daughter to another country.
Contact NZEA today to study in New Zealand. info@nzea.in